Okay. Shows we are live. Hasn't come through yet, though.
Hey, everybody.
You gonna talk?
Yes. And say hi. Tell them hi.
Let's see.
Hi.
Okay. Shows that Facebook is live.
Why is YouTube taking forever tonight?
I don't know. Low.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it shows it there.
Okay.
Just going through the ad.
Okay.
Yours working?
Yep.
Still through the ad.
It's through the ad now.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Finally got everything working, or it appears to be working. So.
Yep.
Let's see.
Connie said hello, Abby and Izzy.
Hi, Connie. Hi, Connie.
Scott. There's Ed Kirkpatrick.
Hello, hello.
Dean said hello. No one's home yet. Let's see. Neil says, "Hey guys, got my coffee, popcorn, and a banana. I'm ready for my happiness smile therapy." I need to turn this down just
A little wild.
There's 3B Homestead.
Hello from Oklahoma. Brooke and Colton both here tonight.
Good deal. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah.
There's Jacob Jones.
Hello, Jacob. Let's see.
And so they forgot to push the button.
There's Satin. Hello, Satin.
Yeah, there's Satin. Okay, there's Jacob Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Deborah says, "Hi, Grounds family."
Hello. Linda said, hello, beautiful family. It's great seeing you guys. Hi there. Young
Dean.
ladies, how are the animals doing?
Good. Oh, with the baby goat, we were holding it, and we sat down, and it just stayed, and it was asleep.
Oh.
It
Is
fell
it asleep
Yes, it fell asleep, and it was so cute.
in your arms?
There's Carolyn Lancaster. Hello. And asked how everybody's doing. We are
Doing
doing
good.
good. There's Stephanie. Said, hey guys. Today was Braylee's birthday. I told you she got her present, didn't I?
What?
Did you hear me say earlier that she got her present and she loved it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
There's Peggy.
Hey, Peggy.
Oh, Neil said, "Thank you, Abby."
Oh,
Let's see.
Connie said, your daughters made me smile when they said, hi, Connie. They're sweet.
Oh, Stephanie said she's still wearing her bracelet. Hasn't come off her wrist. Surprised that rubber band's lasted that
I
long.
know.
Oh, there's another Connie.
Say, hi, guys. The girls look really tired tonight.
Yep, we've had a full day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Granddad.
Hi, Granddad. Hi, Granddad.
Crazy Life Homestead said hello from Franklin, Kentucky.
Oh, there's Amanda.
Hello.
We're doing good. How about you? There's Momo.
Hi, Mama. I think she can hear us if we yell down
No, we're not going to yell that.
the hill.
Dean said Peggy's all peppered up. Riley's already in bed, but said, "Thank you very much, Izzy." Yeah, Izzy, she did all that picking out herself.
Yep.
I also told her, too, that she's going to spend her own money to get it at first, but then I went ahead and paid for it after that.
But she was fine with that.
Yeah, she was fine with getting it. She just said she had to make sure she had enough money in case she wanted something, too.
There's Eric.
I'm getting there.
Said happy Friday from Pensacola.
Oh, Lindley says hi.
Hi, Lindley. I wanted to come into our house today.
Sometime. What?
So when
Stephanie's
sometime.
calling. Stephanie's calling.
How long is sometime?
She asked if we were coming to Laser Zone tomorrow for her birthday.
Yeah. I want to. Okay, how long is it there?
It's a little ways.
Okay,
5
let's
hours.
go. Okay, let's go. Get on the road right now. Put the live on the.
Okay. The live is over.
I want to get out.
Joe Cook says hello from Paris, Texas. Glad you guys are doing good. You have such a sweet family with 2 beautiful girls.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you see that Pharaoh surgery went well?
Yes.
I actually have talked to Natalie and a couple times, and she was keeping me updated. We're really thankful that everything went well.
Yes. There's Candy.
Yeah,
Hi,
Katie-
Dandy.
How's your baby duck doing?
Amazing.
He got evicted. He is now in the rabbit shed with some baby chicks.
I'm very sad about
the ones from the video.
And
that.
we have 3 other ducks now.
Yes, we
Yeah,
had
they're
3 others
They're-
that hatched.
It's funny. They're mini Tobies, and I love it. Yeah, they're
But-
mini Tobies. But Toby's the ruler of them all. He's like, whenever he saw him, he quacked at me and cuddled up in my lap.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm still your favorite.
he is a spoiled, rotten little thing.
He
though,
will
'cause
always be my favorite.
yesterday
always
before
will
he went out with them. Yesterday he was in a box in our master bathroom, and he heard me go in there to start getting ready for work, fixing my hair, doing my makeup and everything. He got so loud I had to get him out of the box and sit in the floor with him while I did my makeup because he wouldn't be quiet, and I was afraid he's going to wake up the entire house.
He did wake up everybody.
Yeah, I mean, he
At
did
least me.
eventually.
So I was glad that he moved out.
Yeah, but he's with other animals
I
now.
can hold him
so-
at any
Well,
time.
he's with 3 other ducks and 30 chickens. Baby chicks.
30.
Yeah. He only got 15. Hey, Gary.
Hey,
Hello.
Eric said, I was in the water with dolphins today. I went down the road from my girlfriend's house to take a dip, and the dolphins were swimming around Perdido Bay. It was a solid blast.
I want to go.
That is
I
awesome.
want to swim with dolphins.
We were at Panama City when
Mhm.
we did the dolphin tour when she hit her head.
Maybe.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Because the
No. Yeah.
because the storm had
Mm-hmm.
was
It was-
about to come
yeah.
through, and so it was really choppy. And
What?
the dolphins were out. And she saw them and
So I
was
was
trying
pregnant with
to.
her.
Yeah, she was trying to look and fell and bumped her head on one of the
Yeah.
seats.
Yeah.
So after she stopped crying, the rest of the trip was okay, but
Yeah.
she was not happy there for
Yeah.
a minute.
How old is that?
3.
3. Are you ready for bed?
Oh, mini me.
You have a photo of Minnie you? What?
And I have to fix
Where
it
is
to
it?
go to bed.
I know where
Right.
it is.
Let me see what it is first. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Photo of mini me. Glory, but it's cheap.
She has a photo of Minnie me. I don't know.
Oh, her when she was a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, Izzy is about to head to bed.
You're leaving us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, tell everybody good night.
Good night. I don't
Let me see first.
Hang
What are you talking- Oh, okay, yeah.
want to go. I don't want.
Well, then don't. You're the one who brought it up. Yeah. This is Abby when she was little.
I want a whole mini-me. Mini-me's the door. Wait, I'm walking Coco. Your leash. I'm walking Coco.
I don't know what you're walking over.
I'm walking my tiny little goat.
Okay.
I'm walking goat.
Oh, Stephanie said it's not till 2:30. Let's see. Oh, there's Outdoors with Vance.
Hello.
Candy said ducks are so sweet.
Yes, they are, but they are very messy.
I'm very noisy. But they're so cute.
Deborah asked if we watched Sneed's Farmhouse. She had a new baby calf today. Girl named Skipper.
Aw.
I've seen a little bit of her stuff, but I don't watch it regularly.
We've been kind of busy today, so moving
Yeah.
pins and that kind of thing.
We got chicken on the grill.
Oh yeah, Daddy grilled some chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh, some of our chicken.
Which
Carolyn
ones?
asked, how are the baby chicks doing?
Which ones?
All of them. Tell them about all of them.
I have some chickens named. The medium ones.
Yeah, they saw the video.
We have Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
Paya,
Paya.
Paya,
Paya.
and then Izzy had.
She just named them.
I don't remember
She
what she
named
named
them all.
hers. She'll remember.
And then we have like a million chickens.
The 4-H chicks, but they're all doing well.
So cute.
They are thriving. So
Adorable.
Yeah, the medium chickens.
Medium.
We got Rhode Island Reds and Americanas
Mhm.
on those. That right now they're all together, but we'll separate them whenever they get older. That way we can hatch out chickens that are true to breed.
Mhm.
And so we've got that, and then their 4-H chickens are what? Highland Brown,
Highline
Brown,
Highline Brown. Yeah,
Highline Browns.
I had to look that up and make sure I was saying it right for the video.
Wait, which one is Oreo?
Americana.
Americana,
That's my favorite.
unless it was the free one, because I don't know what that was.
Mm.
They threw one free one in there.
Oh no, because Oreo does look different, so I'm not sure.
Might be. We'll have to look. Oh, Dean said that invalid eviction. Nope, he's out and gonna stay.
No.
Yeah, we initially put him with the medium chickens because he's more their size, but they were kind of ganging up on him, so we put him with the smaller ones and he's doing a lot better with them.
Yep.
Uncle.
Eric said the wave isn't so much, but the rip current is crazy.
Everybody telling Izzy good night. No. Dean said it looks just like you, still cute as a button.
She had super curly hair when she was that little.
And Scott said cute then and now. Yeah,
I'm
she
walking
used
my
to have
goat.
tons of curls.
I'm walking that goat.
I don't know if that's a goat or
It's
not.
a Momo's, and I'm walking the goat. See that leash?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Remember.
that's Momo's.
See that
Oh.
leash?
Oh, she has the trainee cheeks in that picture, warming up for the big smile she has now.
And Carolyn said, your picture is adorable. You're still just as beautiful.
Yeah.
Now that you have ducks, you'll never see clean water again.
No,
Yeah,
never, ever.
we've had, well, the other ducks we got last year,
Yeah,
and it's as soon as you put new fresh water in,
they're
they
in
get
it.
in it and mess it up.
Mhm.
And so then I tried to leave them a couple to one side and move one over. It doesn't matter. They
No.
go find the clean one and dirty it up. So
Yeah.
even trying to separate them out, unless they had their own place, that's just the only way that it could be.
We have one named Lily. She's the red runner.
There's DJ's Adventures and Beyond.
I said
Hello?
Roadrunner.
Do what?
I said Roadrunner
Mhm.
Roadrunner?
instead of Lily, whatever
Oh.
she is.
Ed said I got Rhode Island Reds and Black Wyandottes and one Heinz 57 chicken.
Oh, there's Meg's little house in the country.
Yep. Did you name the new baby goat yet?
No.
We've been kind of talking about the names a little bit, but
I
haven't completely
like
settled on one yet.
Mango. Mango.
Why Mango? I thought that was going to be something else. I don't remember. I don't know. We had some suggestions though
Bah.
on the short, so we'll look at
No.
those again.
Yeah.
No.
She.
Satin said, I suggest Huggy because he sure loves to be hugged.
Who- no.
Baby go.
Yeah.
Connie said that clean water is overrated for farm animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, to some extent. I mean,
Yeah.
we change out their water pretty regularly
Yeah,
if it's bad,
sure.
but definitely not every
Scrub
day.
tanks and everything, but
Yeah, but I'm definitely not going to drink out of it.
no.
No, of course. Never.
Let's see.
Oh, beautiful landscape.
Yep. So, what else was you going to tell them about? That's fine.
I don't know which one had
Fruit Loop.
fruit.
Isn't it
Or brie.
No, I don't
the
know.
brown one's name? Isn't
Was
it
it
Fruit Loop?
Fruit Loop
Yeah.
or brie?
Fruit Loop.
Fruit Loop had babies. And they're so
Mhm.
they're kind of like
Yeah, Fruit Loop is her lion head
Mhm.
bunny.
and brie is the gray one.
Are you not going to bed?
No.
Huh?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, Lindsay's back. So, just kidding.
Hey.
No good night from her.
Not yet.
Everybody already told you good night.
You've only got about 10 more minutes anyway, okay? Dean said chickens need pretty clean water to produce well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part of the chickens. It depends on which ones. Some of them have like the 5-gallon buckets and the little
Mhm.
cups that fill up as they drink. It raises up and then they'll fill up with water and shuts off. So we've got that for some of them. Where the ducks are, they've got pans. I don't know. They're like
They're very large.
17-gallon pans or something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know. It was initially we bought some from Tractor Supply, which were a little heavier duty, but then I found out Lowe's has like mud mixing pans
Mm-hmm.
that are bigger. They're not quite as heavy duty, but they're a lot cheaper. And so
Yeah.
that's what I went with because the other one broke anyhow. So I was like, might as well go the cheaper route.
Yeah.
But then like the little chickens have just the little chicken waters and all that. So
They'll drink whatever they have to drink. Our ducks have proven that. Casey said, hey, y'all. Me and my 1-year-old love watching you and your family. Well, thank you.
Thanks. Glad to have you here.
Brandon said chickens are made to drink bacteria water. Humans are not.
Yep, I
Yep.
agree. Not all about that.
Yeah.
What else? I thought
And
you
Mama said, welcome back, Izzy.
Mama.
Oh, Crazy Life Homestead said, good night, all. Mornings come back. Yep, they
Yeah.
do.
Good night.
You want to
Good
go to Mama?
I don't know.
I need
Okay, there was something else you said earlier you were going to talk
Neil
about.
said, Izzy, I already said good night to you once. Now I have to do it again later. Do you realize just how much typing that is? Oh, so tell them we've got like one more day left in school. One more.
I'm done with math. I'm done with math.
She did a math test and a math quiz to finish up her math. She finished up her history because she loves reading history. So she did a bunch of that ahead. And she did a bunch of reading ahead of time, which we're going to continue reading over their summer break.
I can continue some math over summer break.
Yes.
Too.
Well, I have review
A little
pages
bit.
that we're going to do at least once a week.
I only have 2 more chapters of reading.
Yeah. She's got two more 2 or 3 page stories in her
3.
her last reader.
3. 3 or 4.
I mean, you blew through it last time, so
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then we'll be done for summer break,
yay! First year of homeschooling is about down.
at least for a couple of months.
Wasn't too bad, was it?
I'm gonna go straight into first.
We're gonna take a little break, okay?
Yeah, Izzy wants to go straight
Yeah.
into first grade and get started because I think she's trying to catch up a year.
Yeah, she's got
The
a
way her
she's got a
birthday
really good
fell,
friend who's
she had to start kindergarten a lot later than most of her friends in preschool. So she's wanting to get an extra year in
Yeah.
there so that she can get caught up. But
yeah.
we're not going to start this early. We need
Yeah.
a break.
Yeah, we all
Everybody
need a
does.
break. It's good for you. Breaks are good.
No, it's
Short breaks.
no, it's not.
Yeah.
She said no, it's not.
Your summer homeschool program will be working in the greenhouse and garden, planting seeds. Izzy
And
loves
canning.
to plant seeds.
What?
The other night, we planted about 500, and then, well, that was the first time we planted about 500. And the other night, we planted, I think there was about 400 seeds that we planted, and she's all about it. And then
Yeah.
today, first thing we get up, can we go plant seeds?
So, what was y'all's opinion of homeschooling this year? Good. Are you tired, Abs?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I want to go to first grade.
We're gonna do first grade. But
Tomorrow I want to go first grade.
you're not ready for first grade yet.
No, plus we got to buy the curriculum.
Yep. All right. Let's
See. Candy said she thinks that geese are dirtier than ducks. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Don't have any experience on that yet, though. Thought you went to bed, Izzy. I don't think she's back. Just her eyes are open. Jessica said Abby will definitely come see y'all soon. Jessica, Lindley's mom.
What?
Your cousin Lindley.
She said they'll come
They'll
up
come
and
up
see
and
us.
see
Oh,
us.
I'm like, where am I
Oh,
She's getting tired.
going? When soon?
soon.
I don't know.
No,
Sometime soon. We'll have to.
exactly.
We have to plan
Exactly
it.
how many days?
We have to plan it.
Okay.
My cats prefer very clean water. Running from the tap is a favorite. Picky felines.
I love cats.
Yeah.
When we had alpacas, they would drink straight from the water hose. They would pull it out of the water I was filling up and just drink it from the hose. It was the funniest thing ever. Peggy said, 1 more day? That's awesome. Jen said, that's great, Abby and Izzy.
Oh, there's Gail.
Hello.
Summer plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a few.
Yep.
What?
Huh?
Swim, swim, swim.
Well,
And
depends
get
on.
Toby swimming lesson.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got the auction
Yep.
next month.
Yeah.
I want to sit here for 2 weeks.
Huh? What?
I want to sit here for 2
Oh,
weeks.
for 2
For
weeks.
2
It'll
weeks.
be a long live.
And mommy's gonna stay here.
Oh.
I'm gonna stay here for 2 weeks.
But
Now I have to get on its shoulder.
we've got the auction. Got some other stuff we'll talk about a little bit
Yeah.
later, and then I'm sure we'll do some sort of trip over the summer. I just
Yeah.
don't know what yet.
Ooh,
Yep.
trip. What trip? One thing I don't know about the auction is because I don't want to leave Toby.
We could
He'll
take
be
him to the
fine.
auction and sell him.
He'll be fine.
No, I'm not taking anything to the auction
No.
this time.
Not until we kind of see how.
I want to see how it goes first.
Yeah.
'cause
Emu.
it's different.
No, we don't need to get rid of anything.
I want egg in it.
Casey said, great job, girls. Keep up the good work. 3B said we were going to homeschool our son. Still have a few years before he starts, though.
Yeah.
Now, we've really, really enjoyed it this year. Today, 3B, you'll be doing homeschooler before you know it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Scott said, wow, a lot of seeds. Peggy said there's a lot of science in gardening. It's good. Izzy likes it.
Yep, she loves it.
What are you doing? I don't know if y'all watched the ending of our last video, but as I was closing out the video, Abby was making all kinds of faces. I didn't even know until I went back and edited, and I was like, I'm leaving this in. This is too good. And then I had to show Kevin. It was funny. And Connie said, Abby and Izzy, reading is wonderful. It takes you to faraway places and fun adventures.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, they both love to read.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie said, nope, his was on the charger and we're out collecting eggs. Mine died, so I put mine on the charger. Dean said, be proud of me. I went to the auction this afternoon and didn't buy anything.
They must not have had guineas.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob asked how many eggs they got, and she said 16 tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, y'all are going to need a few more incubators if y'all keep getting eggs.
Let's see. Dean said, I've been around the world in a book.
Yep.
They didn't open up. Okay, guys. Y'all are both laying over. Time to tell everybody night-night. For real this time.
I'm tired.
Just because you open your eyes wide doesn't mean you're not tired.
Oh, Stephanie said they're down to 15 guineas.
Yep.
Getting ready to lock them up tonight. Stephanie said, night, girls.
How many guineas do
We have 1 guinea.
I thought we had none.
Nope, 1.
He'll let you know, too, when you go. Come on. All right. I'll be back in a minute, y'all.
Good night.
Yes.
Everybody said good night. Okay, so till Kimberly gets back, I'll entertain. But no, today, so Kimberly had to work this morning for a few hours, so the girls and I were here, and we went out, took care of all the animals. I moved where the goats and sheep were. The grass was getting pretty short there because I cleaned it up pretty good. So this afternoon, I shifted their pen around rather than having to take it down and move it completely. I just kind of rotated 2 sides around and got and got a lot more grass in there for them. So I'm needing to mow again. So instead of mowing, I just moved them over that way. They could have that. And I'll work on mowing the rest possibly tomorrow. It depends on if it rains or not. And then yesterday, the girls and I drove to a strawberry farm and picked up some strawberries. They don't do you pick there, but we when you said entertain, I thought you were going to do a song and dance routine. Nope, that is not on this channel. And Faye says, hey, everyone. There's the banjo. But yesterday we got the strawberries and stuff and brought them in, and then I was outside getting some eggs from the chickens, and I hear a lot of buzzing around. And I just happened to look up in time to see, evidently our bees had swarmed. They flew west, and I wasn't able to find them. I could see the direction they went for a good while, but they just kept going, and so I'm not sure where they ended up. The girls and I went out and looked for them for a while, but weren't ever able to find them. So I'm going to build some swarm traps so that I can put up that way if any others swarm, but I need to go through the hives and get them cleaned up and make sure that that doesn't happen again, because generally what it is because they get too full or haven't been maintained. And so troubles. And so my goal is to get the rest of the hives gone through before that happens again. But if not, then I'm going to have some traps to try to catch them or catch some wild bees to replace them with. But I also need some more hive boxes, which I ordered. They just haven't made it in yet. I think they'll be here Monday. But that way, because some of the others are big enough that I probably need to split them to keep that from happening. And so I'll get that done as soon as I get the new hive boxes in and built. Tomorrow, we're probably going to run to a bee store because they make some, it's a spray. It's like to attract bees. And so if you spray that in your swarm boxes, it helps to get the bees to come to you so you can get them. But hopefully, this is the second hive we had swarm like that. The first ones had swarmed and they landed close, but before I could get a box to get them caught, they had flown away. And so I don't know where they ended up, but definitely means that I need to go through them and get that done. But we've just been trying to get all the gardening stuff done, and so it hasn't worked out. But I'm just gonna have to make time and get it done. That way we don't end up losing all of our bees, which I looked in all the hives. They just did a split, and so whenever they swarm, because there's still bees in all the hives. I just need to go through them and either add some more deep boxes on there so they have more room for more bees, or split the hives.
Stephanie, I walked in Izzy's room where she had set up she likes to watch stuff as she goes to sleep, and she had your video on. Then she went in there, she said, "Oh, I need to rewind it." It's cute. Did you say there was entertainment?
I said that while you were gone, I was going to entertain them, and I took it the wrong way.
Stephanie was going to play the music if you dance. That's funny. Oh, Cog Hill Swarm too.
I saw that. I actually watched that earlier because whenever we came in for a break after we had taken care of the stuff this morning,
Okay.
I saw it on. I think it was this morning. It might have been this afternoon. Well, no, it was before you. It's while you was at work. So yeah, this morning. But so we watched it. So I saw that, but they caught theirs where we weren't that lucky. Let's see. Why do bees swarm? Could be a couple of reasons. One of it is population. Like there's too many bees for the box, and that's why when they get to that point, you either need to split them or put another deep on there so they have more room to have more bees, because they're just trying to increase their colony size. And then sometimes they'll make a new queen cell, like if the other queen is getting older or if she's not producing as well and the bees realize it, then they'll make a new queen. And so if the new queen ends up being the boss, then the old queen will take some of the bees and leave. And so it just depends on how that goes. But generally the new queen stays, I think, most of the time. But like I said, I think ours is it just because they're not that old of hives. I mean, I don't know how old they were whenever, because we bought part of them last year, but I don't know. We bought nukes, so
yeah,
it wasn't packaged bees, so I'm not sure. I'm guessing they're relatively young. The queen was, so it's just a matter of I figured there was just too many bees for the boxes that we have, and so I just need to increase either the number of deeps or split the hives.
Did the girls see the new puppy on the farm there?
No.
Did I watch it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, like I said, the only thing that we watched today was that one, the Cog Hill this earlier whenever we took a break, and then I saw Stephanie's just a little bit before we got on the live. But that's the only thing we've watched today because we've been outside the majority of the day.
Yeah. kids got stung. Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon and I have been talking, and
Mhm.
we're going to figure something out for his problem. Yeah. We're sorry they left too, because like I said, I
Yeah.
just wished I had more boxes to split them in time, but that problem will get solved because bees, it's an expensive hobby because
Mhm.
nothing is cheap with bees. But once they start getting to the point that we're harvesting the honey, which everything's starting to go in flow now, so we've got to get the supers put on so that they can do honey, and we should be able to do like a summer harvest and hopefully be able to recoup some of that cost.
Yep. If everybody's losing their bees, that means there must be a conspiracy. Oh, Neil. He asked how Kason's legs were. You're to be or don't
Yeah.
to be? That is the question.
Pretty much.
Another eviction on your property, this time by the queen bee.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be the going theme here. But like I said, the other box I think will be here Monday. I just gotta get them put together. And so it'll probably be midweek, and I'll have I'll either be splitting hives or just adding more deep boxes on.
The girls' bee stings were getting better.
Yep. Okay, about the Hey Cassie.
Hey, Cassie. Eddies need to leave a note on their door for the bees, giving them our address.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we'll definitely take them.
Eddie's got a bee box and put bee pheromone on it. Would the bees on their property go to the box? If so, could they haul them off or sell them?
It just depends. Because to get the bees to stay, they're gonna have to have a queen. So it depends on if there's like a split and then the queen goes there, then the bees that are out there may attach to the new queen, and then you could move them. But other than that, it's going to be a matter of finding where the other hive is. Or, like I said, if they swarm, then you might be able to get them that way. But they might also have better luck if they get a hive. Maybe the bees that are there will get established that colony, and maybe won't cause them so much trouble around their house.
Chicken auction tomorrow.
Trying to look. Because I looked at the list you sent me, and I remember seeing one on there, but I don't remember where it was now.
Gail said, thanks for explaining. Very interesting.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, whenever I get into the actual hives, because I've been building supers too to go on there, which the supers are the part on top that you put that the queen doesn't lay eggs in, they just build comb, and that's where all the honey goes, and that's what you can harvest. And so I'm building those because whenever flow hits is when everything, I guess, all the nectar and stuff is available for the bees to get, then they can produce honey quicker. So if you can catch it during that, then you'll get the most honey for the time, I guess. And so I'm trying to beat that, and I need a couple more supers too, which I've got coming as well. But I plan to film that. I might not film it whenever I initially go through them because I'll need to get that done quickly so they don't end up splitting on me. But on the others, then I will most likely do a video on the bees because we haven't done one in a while. We did one, was it last year or the year before last that we did the last bee video?
Year before last, I think.
Okay. So yeah, we'll probably do a bee video of some sort, and then if we get to the point where we're harvesting honey, then we'll do a video on that as well, but that still has a while.
Neil said, I love chicken auctions. All those chickens bidding on a new farmer.
Yeah.
Dean said, Cassie not buying chickens would be like me not buying guineas. And oh boy, chicken auction. I love those.
Yeah, you may just have to tell Brayley, convince her that she wants to go to a chicken auction instead of laser zone.
It might be a hard sell, though.
No chicken is safe tomorrow.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's what Brandon and I were talking about that y'all have so many good chicken auctions out there, and I just can't find them in Arkansas. I don't know if I just don't know how to look or what, but generally with ours, they'll have they may have a few chickens that sell before another auction, or it might be like a swap meet type thing. But most of those around here have bad reputations of having sick birds. And so I would be scared to buy anything from those. And so I wish we could find one that's similar to those out there, because y'all have some pretty good ones.
Yep. Cindy said, "Good evening."
Hey, Cindy. What?
What did we miss?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I missed something.
Yeah, a solution to what comes in a can.
Oh, that's me
Okay.
actually this time. And Jacob said he bet Kason want to go to chicken auction tomorrow.
I don't know. I bet he'll like to go to Laser Zone.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know.
He wants to go to any chicken auction. He wants that chicken.
Yeah.
Any chicken.
Don't blame him.
Yep.
Yeah. So no auctions around here. Like there is one that's close. It's a fairly newer one. We've not made it whenever they were selling the chickens, because they sell cows and stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't know how much poultry and stuff they actually have. So we may try to catch it sometime.
Yep. Peggy said Kason or Brandon.
Yeah. Both.
Yeah.
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, she said both.
Yeah.
We'll talk about our other big thing. You may have to help me explain, because sometimes I get a little bogged down in the details. So, kind of got some news.
I'd start with the history, like from the get-go.
I'm going to. So I've had some health stuff going on for about 9 years now. I had viral meningitis back in 2015. I actually was in the hospital for a couple of days. And then when I got home, I never was quite the same. I had a lot of pain. I started having migraines all the time.
Crawling sensations.
Crawling, weird nerve type sensations. My whole right arm, I mean, I will drop things sometimes. Kind of had some memory issues at times, or word finding, that kind of thing. And I don't know how many neurologists I've been to.
7, I think.
7? Yeah, we were having to name them all recently. But finally, I'd kind of given up. Just been going to the PCP. He's really, really been great helping manage symptoms and that kind of thing. But over the last few months, I've just been getting worse, and thought kind of stopping ending our childcare business, that kind of thing, decreasing stress would help. It did to an extent, because stress makes me feel worse. But since about December, I guess, I've been really, really not feeling well. A lot more pain and a lot more migraines, and I've still been going to work and functioning and that kind of thing, but I mean, I kind of have to. And finally went back to the doctor, the PCP. Kevin finally pushed me to do that again, and just told him, like, hey, I'm getting bad again, and I don't know what to do, because I've tried different medications. I'm on a migraine shot every single month.
Yeah,
a lot of different things.
preventative one.
Preventative, and then I've got the quick acting migraine pills and all that kind of stuff. But he finally was like, well, let's send you to a neurosurgeon. Actually, they called me like the very next week, 3 or 4 days later after the referral was sent, and they had me go do an MRI, and then the next week after that was able to go see him, and he looked at everything. I mean, and he asked me a ton of just seemingly
Tons of
random questions in addition to symptomatic type questions. But then he went over to my MRI, and he just kept scrolling across it, and he was marking stuff and this and that, and I couldn't see exactly what he was doing.
I could see, but I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I can see to a certain extent after being in therapy, but I mean, I can't read an MRI just from images. But then he asked if anybody had ever told me that I had Chiari malformation. And I said, no, never have. And he said, it's mild. He's like, but Chiari can cause all of these symptoms. He said, whether it's mild or, mild, moderate, or severe. He said, which with mild, he said, it's not like you have to have immediate, rush to the, operating room, go have surgery right now. He was like, but he said, surgery can be indicated in cases like yours where a mild malformation is causing this. He said, looking at this, he said, I can't see anything else that would be causing it. I've still got one more test to rule out some things, which I've had a nerve conduction before, and it didn't show a single thing. And because of all that, he said that surgery could be indicated for me to help try to fix this. He said it's not a complete guarantee of relief of all symptoms, but it sounds like it's a pretty good shot at fixing all of the issues. And then we started looking up symptoms of Chiari, and there's way more things that I've had issues with for years.
Tons.
That I didn't even know were possibly even related. And apparently my extremely smart sister had mentioned it to my mom last year. She was like, hey, it sounds like she has this. And mom forgot to say anything because, I mean, mom's busy. And then Emily reminded mom about it, and then texted me and told me about it. And I was like, wow, I mean, it's crazy after 9 years, I finally have a diagnosis. But assuming nothing else changes before then with the nerve conduction study, I am actually scheduled for surgery next month. And I know I have to spend up to 4 days in the hospital, and then it's going to be about 3 or 4 weeks off work. Plus, I'm going to have some activity restrictions for 3 to 6 months, depending on exactly how I do with everything.
Because part of it they won't know. There's 4 stages to the surgery, and I think they're planning on the second stage, but part of it they won't know exactly till they get in there to see what's going on, to know what they need to do. And so how extensive the surgery is will decide how much her downtime is and all that. So it's just going to take some time on that. But they're pretty sure that the nerve conduction is not going to turn up anything, because they let us go ahead and schedule the surgery pending that, and said that if that turns up something different, then we can cancel it. But the fact that she's already had one before and it didn't turn up anything, then they're not expecting that to be much come of that. But part of the reason we went through so many neurologists is, like, the very first one just wanted to, did he call it fibromyalgia, or was he saying that something like that? He just wanted to push pain pills.
And
that was his only thing.
Yeah.
didn't want to do that. So we're
Mm-mm.
like, nope, Cracker Jack doctor, we're leaving.
Yep.
So then we went through.
I went through 2 or 3 that were actually supposed to be really good, and one of them looked at my MRIs and pushed me to a nurse practitioner, and she tried a bunch of different medications that.
Well, didn't they do the nerve test? Isn't that the one that did the nerve
That's
test?
the one that did the nerve conduction. It was fine, so he was just like,
fine. So he just kind of blew her off to his nurse practitioner, didn't look any farther into it, and they just tried some nerve medications and things like that, and
yeah, that didn't work.
that didn't work. So then we went to another one who helped with the migraines
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, but nothing, not with the others.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, I'll work on your migraines, but I think the migraines are what's causing everything else, and it wasn't the case. So then we went to another one, and then he was supposedly real great at new technology things stuff, and he did like 11 injections in her neck, and that didn't work.
Didn't help at all.
So we didn't go back there.
Yeah.
And then it was it after him that there might have been one more in there too?
Saw Chanel after that, and she was great, but then again, it was migraine
for the migraines. But so then after that, we just pretty much gave up. We're like, if this many people can't, but I kept telling her, I was like, there's got to be something that's causing this. I mean, this stuff doesn't just happen.
Yeah,
there has to be something there that can be fixed to do it. And so, like I said, we went on for a while. Our PCP is great. He did everything that he could do, and actually did a lot of research that was outside his stuff to help the best he could, just because nobody else was helping. And so
he's extremely well versed on meningitis now, and migraines and crazy nerve symptoms.
Plus, his wife's a doctor too, so you get 2 for the price of 1. So it's great.
Yeah.
And like I said, they've been doing. He helped for a while. Like I said, for a couple of years, she'd given up, and I'm like, let's just go try again. I was like, somebody's got to be able to find something. I was like, we'll just keep going to doctors until we find one that figures it out. And that's when we finally got this last referral to this one. And like I said, we just met him the one time, but he's supposed to be one of the best ones in the state. And so, like I said, the fact that he actually looked at that and found that where other people had overlooked it or not cared, because with him, he said that the level it was, he goes that with all the symptoms she was having, he goes, generally without symptoms, they wouldn't be too worried about because he measured it, whatever the measurement was, and it was just under the threshold of what they would normally do surgery on anybody for. But he said the fact that she's had all these symptoms for all these years, been to all these specialists, they can't point to anything else that it could be. Because, I mean, they were even talking about like MS. I forgot. He named off a whole bunch. He goes, nobody's ever mentioned anything. We're like, no. And he looked at all the stuff, and there was nothing there. And he said that just based on the fact that nobody else, after all these specialists, could not find anything else, that's pretty much the only thing he could see it could be. He couldn't guarantee that's going to fix it. So my question was like, so if we do this surgery and that's not it, and y'all do all this work, is there anything this surgery could do to make it worse? And he said, if it's not causing the issue, it won't make it worse. It won't change anything. So in theory, it can only make it better or stay the same.
He did say that with me having had such a severe bout of the viral meningitis, that I could have like some scar tissue buildup on my brain from the meningitis. He said anything that he actually encounters on the cerebellum when he goes in to do the surgery, he will remove. But he's like, obviously, I'm not going to open up your entire skull. And I was like, yeah, no, I wouldn't want you to. But I mean,
because he said pretty much anywhere where there's a nerve, there could be scarring, and there's no way to get all those.
But I mean, it is brain surgery. I mean, it's not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this, just because I've never had anything to this extent done, and I mean, they're operating on my brain. But I mean, if brain and spinal cord, but I mean, if there's a chance that this could actually fix things and I could have a better quality of life and better quality of life for the family, I mean, that's
Yeah.
It was after we left there, we went to eat lunch, and by the time we'd finished eating lunch, I was like, well, if the nerve conduction comes back fine, I want to do it. And he agreed, just because, it's our best shot.
That was the other good thing about this surgeon, because he flat out said, he goes, I'm not pressuring you saying you should get the surgery. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying that it's going to fix you. I'm not saying it's not. He goes, all I'm saying is, based on your condition and everything you've told me, if you want to have the surgery, I'm willing to perform it.
Mhm.
And so there was no pressure for him, like trying to say, yeah, you need to go do this or do this right now. He's like, go do research. He told us what all the stuff was. He goes, go look it up. Do all the research you want to do before you make the decision. And so he was very open about it, easy. And he's like, if you have any questions, call back. She called up there.
His nurse, oh my word, she answers the phone. Like, you don't have to leave a message and get a call back. She answers the phone, and she is very patient. I had to call her one day 3 times in a row because, surprise, I forgot something, whenever I called her the first time. And then after the second time, I talked to Kevin, and he had another question, so I had to call back. But she was like, oh, it's fine, it's all fine. But they're awesome. And then whenever he was discussing, they have to talk about the possible risk and everything, and he was like, he described the possible risk. He said, but that doesn't happen here, which their neurosurgery group that he's a part of, the neurosurgeon that is over that group is like the best of the best, and he is very selective in who he allows in his physician group. And this doctor, he's got all kinds of fellowships and accolades, and he's very, very kind, very patient. And he stayed in that room and talked to us for a long time and made sure we didn't have any other questions before we left. He didn't rush us, and really thought a lot of him. But yeah, so that's less than a month away. I go in for pre-op on Wednesday to get my medical clearance for surgery, which won't be a problem, and do some labs and that kind of thing. But it's getting pretty real now. Whenever he told his boss and I told mine, that's when it just really sank in more than I guess it had, because it's just a little, it's crazy. And the day after we went in, I had a notification to set up like a My Chart thing, something our hospitals here do, where you can view your medical records on your phone. And it actually had diagnosis, Chiari malformation. And it's a very small detail, but I almost cried, just because it's been 9 years with no answers. And then finally actually having something written down as a diagnosis, I was like, this is crazy. It's taken this long to figure this out. And like I said, no guarantee, but it's just it checks all the boxes. So I think that covers it. But
yeah, pretty much. What he said is, like, it'll be at the base of her skull, in the back of her neck. They'll open it up. Depending on what all they have to do, they may cut out some of the bone of the skull, trim back tonsils. Is that what
the
he called
cerebellar
them?
tonsils.
Yeah.
He said the little pieces that protrude off the back of the cerebellum.
Yeah. He said they'll trim those. They really don't have any function, or not anything that anybody knows.
Yeah.
But they'll trim those back, put a patch or a net, so I forget what he called it. Put that in there, put everything back together, and close it up. And he thinks that that's as far as that to go. The other levels would be like fusing disc and doing some other stuff, which could be a lot more in depth, or a lot more recovery time. But
yeah,
he thinks that going with that level, that should be able to be as far as he needs to go. But he said that it could be different when he got in there, but that's where we're at. So hopefully that fixes it all.
Talked to several people who who have family or friends who have had this done. Just happened to come across them talking to some friends, and they were talking about how much relief they had after the surgery. The symptom relief was pretty quick. Heard that some of the immediate side effects of the surgery, cerebellum it controls your balance and that kind of thing. So may have some nausea, vomiting, that kind of thing. And then
So you're off balance anyway. So
yeah, that's actually one of the things. I mean,
Yeah.
because I get a little dizzy sometimes, and I've fallen a couple times, but not generally from that. But
let's see. We'll go back up and hit some of these comments and then
yeah. Way up there.
see. Yeah, I gotta.
Peggy had asked what it was. Oh, Carolyn asked if I was going to do canning videos this summer.
Depends on how the recovery goes.
Yeah, and if I have lifting restrictions and that kind of thing too.
If she does, then I may be doing some canning
Yeah.
videos.
I'll be holding a camera if that's the case.
Which I like to can.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, he's a great cook too.
We will probably have canning videos of some sort, or food preservation, stuff like that, as long as the garden produces.
Yeah.
Which I hope it does this year, but we'll see. Let's see.
Oh, Cassie had said her comment was
I saw that.
Okay. Chiari malformation. It's CHIARI. Thank you, Melinda.
Prayers.
Thank y'all.
Yep.
And yes, we're just praying hard about it and appreciate all the prayers. So like I said, I'm a worrier anyway. But just trying not to talk about it too much with the girls. They know I'm having surgery next month, but trying not to talk a whole lot about it just because I don't want them to worry, especially Abby, because she is a big time worrier.
Yeah, she worries about everything and has anxiety a lot. So
yeah,
we're just
Momo will be staying with them though whenever I have it done, and so
yeah, because I will stay at the hospital until it's done, which I'll be off work as long as I need to be, but we'll just have to see how things go.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, prayers.
Yes, I'm very glad to be getting answers.
Susan, a quick rundown is Kimberly's had some nerve issues and migraine and stuff for the last 9 years, and we finally found a neurosurgeon who may have figured it out, and she'll have surgery next month, and then after that, I guess we'll know if he figured it out or not.
Yes.
Neil says, wishing you all the best for a fast recovery.
Appreciate
Thank you.
that. Please take care of yourself. Glad you're having something done. I've heard it could cause paralysis if not treated. Many prayers for you. Yeah, mine's not to that level of severity. He doesn't know if it ever would or not, but there was a slight malformation or they didn't even call it that, on the MRI I'd had about 3 years ago, but that's the first time that was ever mentioned. And it's a little bit bigger now than it was. So, I mean, it could. But yeah, in some cases I've heard that it can.
Yeah, because that was one thing we were also trying to figure out before planning any kind of vacations. That's why whenever people we've been asked for, I don't know, a couple weeks now about summer plans, and we didn't know what kind of recovery time and stuff like that, so we just weren't quite sure. And then so that's one of the things I told her to find out, and that was whenever they said that, like, she'll get, like, some stuff will be soon, but like being able to like go and do like a lot, like anything like that, like we were to go back to like Disney or something like that, that
I'll have to have a medical clearance and all
she'll have
that
to
good
have,
stuff.
yeah, they'll have to do some scans or something, and they
Mhm.
said that it would be 3 to 6 months before
Yeah.
we'd even need to try to plan that. And so that's what we were trying to figure out on that. And so if we do anything big, it'll probably be like towards Christmas time or in the fall or winter rather than in the summer. But
Yeah.
we'll take the girls somewhere this summer.
Yeah.
Just
Because I'll be able to go do after a few weeks. Just
yeah, it may be just like sitting around on the beach or something. But
I'm cool with that.
me, not so much. But I'll survive. I'm not a big beach person.
Y'all can go.
Hmm?
Y'all can go do crazy stuff. I can watch. Is that where the migraines start? The base of the neck? That's where mine do.
That's what she says.
Yeah. I have constant pain back at the base of my neck, kind of where the intention is at the base of your skull. And then they go up or around, and then also the pain just shoots down. Worse when I'm tired, worse when I'm stressed, all that good stuff. So
Lots of prayers.
appreciate that. Ready to be my maid and butler while I recover. The girls have already said that they are going to help keep the house clean and help with the chores inside the house. Well, obviously outside too, but they're going to help with the inside chores, which when I had a couple of years ago when I had my hysterectomy, they were fantastic. They actually did the laundry and
Izzy loves to fold clothes for about one basket.
yeah.
When she'll do two, but when she starts getting toward the end of that second basket, she's like, I'm done. I'm like, you started the job, you got to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll push through and get it done. But she's getting pretty good at folding clothes too. Like I said, whenever she first started, it was pretty rough. I mean, she was good at towels and washcloths, but now she can do pretty good on everything. So, and then it's just a matter, she'll have to ask, she's like, is this something you fold or you hang up?
Yeah.
But other than that, she does pretty good.
I need to teach them how to hang our stuff up, our clothes up.
I can hang up the stuff if she folds. I'll trade that off with her. But yeah, cooking and stuff, I don't mind. That's not a big deal. And it's just going to be a matter of she's going to be down during prime time garden season. I think she might have planned that.
No, I'm just ready to get this over with.
Yeah.
But we had a couple of things planned before that, like the auction and all that. So I told them, I was like, we're planning around that because I'm not going to miss any of that.
Yeah, so we'll get to go to the auction, and as soon as that's over, we get to come back. She has surgery.
Yeah.
So she gets one final hoorah.
Yeah. And it's the day before my birthday, so happy birthday to me.
One final hoorah before the surgery, not like her final.
Yeah.
But yeah, Caroline, I knew that you asked that before,
Yeah.
so that's.
I just wanted to address that too.
I knew if we didn't go all the way to where we stopped,
Mhm.
that it'd get
overlooked.
I said your thoughts and prayers.
Thank you. How long is the surgery going to take?
Oh, I don't have a clue.
Everything I read said around 4 hours.
4 hours.
That's another question on my agenda to ask the nurse if I don't find anything out at the pre-op stuff. Because I don't know if it's with him or if it's with another, like a hospitalist or something. So I'll find out within the next week, hopefully.
Yeah, if anything, like I said, after you do that, you can call that nurse and she can answer that.
Yeah, because I have a few other questions to ask her too.
Because they should be able to tell you what it would probably take for what they're thinking they'll have to do, and then it just depends on after that if it's more or less. But
yep. And the girls doing the lives while Kimberly recovers. If I'm able to do.
She may be the one that me and the girls put to bed about 30 minutes into instead of them.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Or we may have to do a second screen and invite her in from the chair or the bed.
Yeah.
No, we'll figure it out.
Day surgery. Wanting the date or the day of surgery? I'm having the surgery on May 16th. It is a 2 to 4 day hospital stay, is what the nurse told me.
This is the best part. Her birthday is the 17th. So she'll get to spend her birthday in a hospital.
Yeah.
But that'll be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. It's fine. What time are you headed this way tomorrow?
You're going to laugh when we show up.
Brandon's going to get a call and Kevin be like, okay, tell me where this place is.
I can Google. I can find it. Once you make it over there, everybody knows Brandon. Be like, hey, where's Brandon? Yay, we'll get good and buy some animals.
Thank you, Shanna. I appreciate that. Eat good and buy some animals.
Eat good.
For the auction.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't plan on bringing a trailer this time. My goal is to only put a cage in the back of the truck because I just don't want to bring home a bunch.
Yeah.
We overbuy every time.
But those mini donkeys are so cute.
I know, but if we don't have a trailer,
I know.
then I probably won't want to drive back to pick them up.
I know. Yeah, so they're gonna have to shave my head. Actually, possibly like a strip up to like the base of my skull.
I told her she could get a haircut like mine. Then they could get to all they needed to back
worked
there.
too hard to grow this hair out.
Plus, I told her to be a lot quicker getting ready in the mornings.
Yeah, no. That's a pass.
Not what stuff they give you before you go to sleep, but it sure is.
Your farmer shall have a final yeehaw, not a final hurrah. Already counting the days down. Can't wait. Yep. Same here. Thank you. Appreciate that. It solves all those medical issues. It would be a great birthday present.
That's what I told her.
Agreed. Maybe a few rough days, but it's going to be okay. I just have to let them know that I have nausea after anesthesia anyway, so just to be ready for that, because apparently that's something you're supposed to tell, but I didn't know that.
What?
That I have nausea coming out of anesthesia.
Oh.
Anyway. So.
Well, he said that was a thing anyhow, so.
Yeah, but apparently you're supposed to tell them that. I didn't know that, though, before my last surgery. Can take the bees home with you.
It'll probably take longer than just a few hours to catch them.
You don't need a trailer. Cassie and Gary's got a lot of room to store animals until you can come back and get them.
Yeah, that's the only bad thing about having that safety net there.
Lots of colorful balloons in the hospital. She'll think she's at Disneyland. Just go sit by the donut shop closest to the Cheers.
Oh, goodness. Dean, you're not right.
And if I can help in any way while y'all go through this, let me know.
Appreciate it,
Ed. Women like our hair. Absolutely. Brandon, what's your bees? They sting.
All bees sting if you don't treat them nicely. So I think Brandon's just being rough on them.
Yeah.
Plant them some wildflowers, they'll probably like you.
It's like dinner in bed while you recover. Yeah.
I mean, in the hospital, you can at least come to the recliner.
Yeah, I plan to, because you're supposed to get up and walk.
I was going to say, yeah, we'll just have to see how that... I don't know if sleeping on the bed...
They say you have to lay flat to sleep. Or what I've read.
Oh, okay.
Which I'll need to make sure my pillow's okay, too. Because I have a lot of, like I said, I have a lot of questions. I have a memory foam pillow, so I may have to have something softer than that to... I don't know.
Yeah. I
really don't know. Cassie said, yeah, you buy them. I'll play with them.
Yeah. Yeah. that's the problem though, is that, like I said, every time we go, we are like, we don't really set a hard budget, but we just kind of have an idea. But then something comes along, we're like, oh, we need that.
Oh, yeah.
And the biggest thing is to not get caught up in the bidding wars.
Mhm.
And I'm okay with that, except for when it's for the girls.
Yeah.
And like I said, I still had to let one go last year,
Hmm.
a goat, but it was okay. Because the little girl that I was bidding against, she just wasn't giving up,
No.
and I just wasn't going to keep going.
Mm-mm. Dean said, Brandon will not limit your time for chasing those bees till just a few hours. Search all you want to. New baby old lamb. New pillow with a hole cut out like chiropractor's bed for your face.
Yeah.
Never let anyone outbid me.
Yeah, I don't have deep enough pockets for that.
Nausea too after surgery. Make sure they know so they can give me something before surgery. Helps with the recovery. Okay, cool. I did not realize that until my last surgery, and I was like, ooh, that's not fun. That almost made me have to spend the night in the hospital. But I was determined to not spend the night in the hospital, so that night.
Oh, your hysterectomy?
Hysterectomy, yeah.
Yeah, she was ready to get out of there. Plus,
it cost more. It actually, like, the outpatient surgeries are covered on our insurance.
yeah, that's the
Inpatient
thing.
stays are not. And Kevin's like, it's fine if you need to stay the night. And I was like, I am leaving this hospital. I was like, I need something for nausea and I need to go walk. And the nurse came and she's like, this is the last thing I can give you for nausea. That's going to be it. I'm like, it's fine. And I was like, help me up. We're going out in the hallway.
Yeah, because that's the thing. With our insurance, as long as you don't stay 24 hours in the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
then they will cover it 100%. If not, then you've got a 20% deductible for the everything.
Which obviously this one will be
this one
in that range, but
yeah, she's not gonna be able to talk them out of sending her out early on this one.
I probably won't want to try either though.
Who knows? She may feel great.
It'd be fantastic.
Get my thumbs down. Or was it you?
I don't know. Cassie says
excited to finally get a white lamb.
Oh, where are the kids at? They were here earlier. They already went to bed though, because they started out sleepy, and about 30 minutes in, I had to go put them in bed because they were both laying their heads on the table.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't see that.
Instagram and Facebook.
Which I don't do Instagram. I don't really get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it's pictures and stuff, and I know it does a lot more now, but it's tied to Facebook, and I don't know. I've never been able to get into Instagram or Twitter or X now, whatever it is. But I don't know. So we'll have to go check that out.
Yep.
At least on Facebook.
I haven't been on Facebook a whole lot today either.
I haven't either. Like I said,
a few days actually.
We've been going pretty much nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
Except for when we weren't.
Gary went live on catching up with the walkers today. Missed that too.
Oh, so I saw him yesterday, part of it yesterday. Whenever we were getting strawberries, we watched it for a little while, and then I had to start driving, so we had to jump off. But
time for Mexican food after surgery. Quesos got to start making money back off his chickens now if he wants any more.
Yep. That way he knows that money doesn't grow on trees.
Neil, Twitter is now X. I just call it Twix. I like those. Ed said he doesn't do Facebook.
Yeah, the only thing we do with like Facebook, I usually don't post like on our personal stuff. I post very little. I usually use it just to keep up with some people, and then we use it for. We started posting videos and stuff on our page there. I still just haven't got into it like with the other, but I'm trying to do better. But it's just after hearing everybody having all the troubles, I don't even know if it's worth trying to build anything with it.
Gary didn't tell. Susan said when I wore my shirt yesterday, I had a lady that lives across the hall from me about my shirt there from Syria. And her daughter liked the fact your girls play outside all the time. Aw.
Yep.
Yeah, they love it.
All the time. That's usually the first thing they want to do is go out and check on stuff. Like this morning, as soon as they got up, they tried to go out. I'm like, you've got to put on day clothes first, because I mean they'll be out there in their nightgowns and everything else if we'd let them. And sometimes they do slip out still in them. I mean, you'll look out and there they are, but
yeah, Abby, when it was cool, not cold outside, there was one day she was like, can I go outside? And I didn't turn around to see what she was wearing, but I mean, it was like 10 o'clock. And then I go to walk out the front door and I look and she's in her pajama pants and long sleeve t-shirt that she wore to bed. And I was like, come put on some day clothes. We call them day clothes and night clothes.
It's easier for them.
Yeah.
And then we got play clothes and town clothes. And then church clothes.
Yeah. And they know the difference, even though they sometimes act like they don't.
Most of the time. Now with me, they usually don't. That's when they act like they don't.
They tell them, I don't know what's play clothes. I don't know what's town clothes.
And half the time I don't either, because I don't pay attention to what they're wearing, and so I'm just like, whatever. And then if I've got them, we go to town, and Kimberly will be like, you let them wear that? I'm like, they picked it out. They said it was town clothes.
So now a lot of times I will lay out their clothes if I know they're going to town with Daddy.
Because they're supposed to have drawers for each one, but the stuff gets mixed up, and so it never really works out.
Yeah, they wind up getting in their drawers and just shoving stuff in whatever drawer has room, which I'm about to correct that probably Sunday. I think Sunday afternoon after church, I'm going to go through all their stuff. Call them real clothes. LOL. Mazzy, are you going to put on real clothes today? That's a good one, too.
Yep. That might be what we need to do.
Chestnut Hills. Hey, y'all. Another late night at the ballpark.
Hopefully y'all won.
Yep. Derby Homestead. Oh. We're headed to bed. Hope everyone has a great night. We'll be praying for you. Thank you. And thanks for joining us. And y'all have a great night too.
Yeah, I saw y'all, I guess, last night on Brandon and Stephanie's live. It was the first time. I've seen you before, but I actually went to y'all's channel and looked some. So I'm pretty sure I've subscribed to it, but we'll try to keep up with y'all.
And when Gary's taking her, make sure she's dressed appropriately for the public. Yeah, like the major things like the length of her shorts and that kind of thing, he'll pay attention to.
Oh yeah.
Which the only reason she has any shorts that are too short are because there's some old ones that I have yet to pull out of her drawer, because she has gotten taller in the last year. She typically wears like bike shorts because she is so tiny. Not a lot of other type of shorts fit her, but those are long enough.
Yeah, because anything else to get small enough for her waist is like tiny. I'm just like, nope.
We don't do that.
And so she likes the bike shorts, and so she'll usually wear that either with a shirt or with a dress or something like that. So
yeah. And Izzy, she loves her bike shorts and she loves her dresses, and she'll usually pick out the right clothes.
Yeah.
But sometimes Abby's like, oh, I didn't notice that those were too short.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't think she really did pay attention.
Probably not. No. Good night, Melinda.
Good night.
Unless she was saying good night to 3B.
Yeah.
Not sure. Yeah, walking in church. Mazzy, today's the last day for that dress.
Yes.
Izzy has that problem a lot because she grows
so fast.
And so, like, she'll have something she's it's not, she only worn it a few times and it won't fit, and she's upset because she really likes it or something. And so there was one dress that she really liked, and we bought like the size she was in and like a size or two bigger, so that whenever she grew out of that one, she'd have it again. And
yeah,
she liked that.
Yeah. Now Abby, she's now like finally getting to where she's in between a small and a medium. So she can typically wear mediums. But last year she still was wearing some 5T dresses, and they were still long enough for a couple of them. And she came to me with one of them this past Sunday. It's like, "Can I wear this?" And when she held it up to her, it came to mid-thigh. I said, "No, honey, you're finally too tall for that dress." And she was so upset.
Yeah, because now she's finally getting stuff that's like small.
Yeah.
For the longest, she's wearing extra small.
And those are surprisingly hard to find, honestly. But yeah, actually wearing regular sizes is great. If I'm wearing a dress, you can guarantee I have shorts on underneath it. I hate wearing dresses.
The girls, we make them always wear shorts too, because
yes, you never know.
They try to be ladylike, but I mean, you never know. Abby may be turning cartwheels.
Yep. And Izzy will be trying to sit cross-legged or something. And
yeah, and so we're like, yep, if you're wearing a dress, always wearing shorts.
I still wear shorts, though. Miss anything else? Oh, Cassie said she'd let Kason win the bidding war.
No.
Dean said Kason would win. I'd give him American Express card. That's dangerous.
Yeah. What is your favorite meal?
Trying to think.
Anything without gluten.
Yeah. Basically. I love gluten. I love gluten-free pastas. But then also just like the stuff that Kevin grills on the grill is fantastic too. Because last week he did hamburgers, bratwurst, chicken drumsticks. That was it last week. And then today he did ribs and a whole chicken.
Yeah.
And then potatoes and other sides. It's amazing.
Yeah, usually when I grill, I try to fill it up and we'll eat on it for a few days, just because it's easier that way. If you're going to burn the charcoal, you might as well get all the use out of it you can.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite meal?
One of my absolute favorites that I haven't made in a long time is probably fettuccine Alfredo, the gluten-free version, which is have to do from scratch.
Yeah.
I just need to find a good Alfredo recipe that's gluten-free, or see if they have gluten-free Alfredo sauce.
Yeah. Brandon said they don't have much more room for chicken.
I believe that.
Yes, kids will be kids. Oh, it's Loma's birthday. Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Glad you decided to spend part of it with us.
Yeah. At the current rate, you'll have to convert the newborn into a giant incubator.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
You're going to have chickens going everywhere.
Have to build a chicken brooder like Cassie has for all of Kason's chickens. Cassie would be disappointed in you saying no more room for chickens. Love pasta. You can gluten it or whatever you want. I'll eat it.
Yeah.
See, regular pasta with gluten in it tastes so much better. But, I mean, there's the whole getting sick for a week thing that gets me. So
Or 2 weeks.
Or, yeah, longer. The last round I had was like 9 days, wasn't it?
It was like a week and a half.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Peggy said, pretty soon Brandon and Kason will be competitors for McMurray's.
Yep.
I don't like pizza too. He's not a big pizza person, but
It's all right. Now I do like pizza if it's like a buffet where they have all these different like
yeah.
weird kinds,
Mhm.
but where you can get a variety of stuff. But like just eating pizza, it's just not my. I would pick probably just about anything else besides pizza.
Gluten-free pizza and a side salad.
It's
It's
all
a good meal. The girls would agree with me on the pizza thing.
right.
And then soups. Soups are good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know we did a ton of soups this fall
Yeah,
winter,
we
and
had
I loved
soup
it.
all the time.
He was like, can we do something other than soup? He's like, it's good,
Well,
but
we had like vegetable beef, chicken noodle, potato soup.
Mhm.
There's something else.
I did a cheeseburger soup.
Cheeseburger soup.
I did what else did I do? It's another chicken one I did, wasn't it? I made chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
Um,
The other day she did like a split pea soup.
yeah.
It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Love that kind of pizza too.
There are a few CC's around. Some of them have closed down, but the big thing we have over here, it's called Larry's Pizza. But I think it's just local here. But they have what they call a parade of pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go during lunch, like you can make requests, but they'll bring out pizzas and they like walk around and yell out the kind, and you just raise your hand if you want it, and they'll drop it off, or you can request it and they'll bring it straight to you. And then once they go through the thing, they'll put it on a little buffet thing where you can get it if you missed it whenever it came around. But that's what the girls and I had yesterday because that's what they wanted was Larry's Pizza. I about had them talked into Chinese, but then they swapped on me at the last minute because Abby decided she doesn't like Chinese anymore for some reason when she loved it. So I'll let them pick.
Yeah, we're going to make a bigger chicken burrito for sure. Oh.
Oh, goodness.
We have a place here like that. It's called Pizza by the Slice. You can mix your slices. I've heard of that.
I have not.
I've been on soups and ice cream since I had teeth extracted.
It's not a bad diet.
Yeah. Hamburger soup. Mm-hmm. Any soup is better if you put lots of onions in it. They don't agree with my stomach.
Yeah.
Yet another thing.
She just takes all the fun out of food.
I do. I can use onion flakes and stuff, but I can't put real onions in it. Sad. I used to. Weird pizza on my face.
It's kind of Larry's Pizza is very similar to that, except for like they have the parade, but like they've got like a cheeseburger pizza. It has like a mustard-based sauce, mustard and ketchup sauce with like hamburger pickles, that kind of stuff on it. They had a one that the girls got the other day was a taco pizza, which it was good, or it looked good. Izzy got it. She liked it. Barbecue chicken. They have like baked potato, loaded baked potato pizza.
I like pizza ranch pizza.
Yeah, they had one the other day. This was a different Larry's than we'd ever been to before, but they called it a spicy Asian pizza. But I don't really know what it was, but I didn't get it, but because I don't like anything spicy really. But
I wonder if they make any gluten-free ones. I mean, they wouldn't do it that way, obviously, but
yeah, I don't even know if they do gluten-free though.
I need to ask sometime.
Yeah. Okay, we'll try to watch for it.
Well, if we all go out to eat one day, we'll order gluten-free, and I'll just order gluten on the side. Cassie said, "Oh, I gotta go there."
Yeah. Oh, and the best part is their dessert pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
They've got like Bavarian cream, cherry cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake, a chocolate chip, a peanut butter chocolate chip, banana pudding. They had at this one, which the one that we normally go to, I've never heard them have that one, but
that's where we used to go in Monticello too, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember what I used to get there. That was before I was gluten.
But yeah, they've got a ton of dessert pizzas too. And then a good salad bar also, which the one we normally go to has a better salad bar than this one did, but it was still good.
Lauren Robertson said, hi, all. My first live with you all.
Oh, thanks for joining
Thanks.
us.
For some reason, I'll go through the whole Chinese menu and still always go for the same thing, sweet and sour chicken with noodles.
I do sweet and sour chicken with fried rice.
Yeah, that's his go-to.
That's, yeah. Or I'll do, if it's, sometimes if it's like delivery or whatever, because the sweet and sour chicken, sometimes it's soggy by the time they get there, I will do chicken and broccoli with fried rice.
How well has Blizzard adjusted to the new farm and livestock? He's growing by leaps and bounds.
He is getting huge.
Yeah.
The girls were trying to carry him to put him up today, and it took both of them because he just wouldn't go in.
He hangs out with them wherever they are, whenever they're outside.
He did learn a valuable lesson about a week ago because he clearly wasn't used to electric netting, fence netting, and he decided he was just going to bust right through it, and it didn't work out so well. But now he stays away from them. So
yeah.
But I'm surprised that with all his fur that it got him. But there for a while I was worried because we'd have one turned off and he'd start chewing on it. I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't think we're gonna have that problem anymore.
Yeah. Neil said they should make pizza square. You'll get more in the box.
They do have some. I forgot what place it was. There's some places that do make square ones over here.
And so we have a place in town that has a trash can pizza. It has everything on it. That's funny. Oh, my diabetes would have a heyday with those.
Yeah. Just got to go sparingly.
Yeah. So I didn't eat today. I can't eat all those things you all can. Why I have no appetite? Oh, that's no fun.
Yeah. But let's see. What other exciting stuff do we have going on?
School being almost over with is a
big thing. I think I'm more excited about than the girls. That way, whenever I'm off, we don't have to worry about school. We can just go get to work.
Mm-hmm.
Which Izzy, like I said, with seed planting, she's a slave driver. Because we had some other stuff to pot up today that I had ordered, and we got done with all that, and she's like, "Can we plant seeds now?" It's like, "No, we don't have the stuff out here." And she just, every time we get up, "Can we go plant seeds? Can we go plant seeds?" I'm like, "Chill, girl."
He retracted, so he pulled that. That's what we did around here, the trash can pizza.
Yeah, which what they call, they got one there, they call it a Fat Larry's, and it's pretty much like a Supreme with everything on it. No, Ed, we have not planted tomato. We have seeds, but they're not big enough to go in the actual ground yet. We were late getting started because we were going to start before the expo, but I didn't want them to be, since the weather was so crazy, I didn't want to have it where my parents were going to have to worry about opening and closing the greenhouse while we were gone, so we waited till we got back. And so that kind of slowed us down a little bit. But they'll get there.
Speaking of trash cans, Ed, I was thinking today how years ago no one used plastic trash can liners. We just washed out the cans after dumping them in the outside can. Do you want your pizza in 4 pieces or cut into 6 pieces? Just 4, please. I can't eat 6. Night, Cassie.
Good night. Thanks for stopping in.
Dean said, I'm so tired of getting my words changed without my permission. I know, autocorrect stinks.
Yeah.
Phone thinks it's smarter than you are.
Yeah, that's my thing, is that you can type it, it'll change it, you delete it and type it again, and it keeps changing it. I'm just like, you would think they would figure out, okay, if you might have messed up the first time, but if you've done it 2 or 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to give it up. Because the predictive text, I think, is what it's called on
Yeah.
iPhones, where it predicts what it wants you to say.
I think you can turn it off.
You can, but I mean, it's handy a lot of
I
times.
know.
It's just sometimes it messes up.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I want it to read my mind, and other times I don't.
Yep. Sorry.
Sleepy?
Got up early this morning.
Oh, whoops.
Just
Oh.
kidding. That's funny. Neil said, I never use it. I'm perfectly capable of typing the wrong word for myself.
Yeah.
That's why I just call and talk to people. I don't have a cell phone, though.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I'd rather just text most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just depends, because if it's just like something short you need to know, it's easy. Just send a text message, and then you don't have to deal with all the niceties that go with a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
So I can be like, hey, whatever, and then go. But
yeah,
it just depends. And then sometimes, like if I'm driving, I have a while to go, I usually will call my dad or somebody, because I like to talk whenever I'm driving. So,
mm-hmm.
because usually if I call, he'll be like, you driving in from somewhere? I'm like, yeah.
I call my mom on the way home from work sometimes.
Yeah.
I didn't this week. I was just too tired. I need to call her. Sometimes my autocorrect tries changing Jory to Joey. But yeah, so I'm glad we got those pins moved today. That way we don't have to do that tomorrow.
Yeah,
rain or
I don't even
heat.
remember if I finished telling that story or not, but
I don't know.
yeah, because talking about having to mow.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, in
We
the
need to-
last video, you can see that the goats and sheep had the grass nicely mowed, and
Yeah.
so we didn't move the whole pen, but I shifted 2 sides of it so that it got a big section for them to mow down. Whenever they do, I'll shift it the other way and catch the other that way.
Mm-hmm.
They've still got their shelter in there, but they can eat the tall grass, and then I'll mow what's left.
Good night, Lauren. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Cindy said, not trying to be nosy, but what is your everyday job, Kevin?
I'm a police officer. Oh yeah, another thing too. We may try changing up our days for doing our lives to Thursday. I don't know for sure, but we may give that a try instead of Fridays.
Fridays are a little difficult sometimes.
Yeah, it's just hit or miss, because on Fridays, if we're going to go do something, or that would be the day we would go, and so I think we're gonna try Thursday. We'll post well ahead of time. I'll set it up ahead of time, and I'll make sure it's not going to conflict with anybody else before I do that.
Yeah, but it's something we've been kind of batting around a little bit. So
yeah, and then in June, I think June is the off month that I have to work
Thursdays
and Fridays, and I think that'll be Tuesday. Yes, I have. I've not been pulled over in several years.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. The last time I got pulled over, it was a holiday weekend, is the only reason. We were coming back from Branson, I think, and going through one of those places, and I was going.
It was right at where the
speed limit was right. They were right where it dropped, and I was slowing down, but I didn't get down. But he stopped because, like I said, it was a holiday. I knew what was going on when we got stopped, but I didn't say anything. I just let him do his thing, and he gave the girl some stickers, and
it wasn't anything. So
yeah, they were out looking for DWIs.
Yeah.
But
Which
it was
was
just
definitely not us.
yeah, because it was 10 or 11 o'clock, so we were driving in from Branson. So
Yeah.
But before that, the last time I got stopped was back in 2008, I think.
Yeah. Because it was before we were
Yeah.
married.
And that one too was on one side of the road, the speed limit showed one. It was in the town that I started. Well, I just moved there. And on one side of the road, the speed limit showed one thing. Like going out of town, it was faster than what it was coming into town. And so I was actually in the speed zone for that, but it was where the officer was sitting was on the other side and it showed slower. But whenever I showed him the sign, he didn't realize the signs were different speeds. But other than that, no, I've not had a whole lot of stops.
Yeah. Makes sense. Sorry, I'm not very talkative tonight. It's been a long day and I'm ready to turn in and call it a night.
We understand. We just appreciate you
Yeah.
stopping by.
Yeah. Thanks for your service.
Thank you.
How long have you been in law enforcement?
Since 2007.
Yep. A long time.
Yep. Not in one way, it's a long time. Another way, it's not long enough. So still got a long time until retirement.
Mm-hmm. You don't get hung up on long calls.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, if it's something short and sweet that I want to answer to, texting is definitely the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, sometimes I just want to talk.
Yeah. Stopped me the whole time, asked me if I'm okay driving so slow.
Nothing wrong with that.
All the time. Spell check.
Yeah.
Thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've got 17 years in, a little over 17 years, 17 and a half, and 28 to retire here. So,
yep.
Still got a long ways to go.
Yep.
But I do have a couple of years of teacher retirement time that could count toward it. So I guess in theory I could go in 9 or 8.5, but I don't know.
Okay, good. Have you ever done a ride along with Brandon when he worked full time for the sheriff's office?
No, I have not. No, because whenever I'm trying to think, Brandon, how long have you been out now? I forgot. Because on one hand, it seems like it just happened. On the other hand, it seems like it's been a while. But no, I've not ever done that. Now talking to him, we've talked about it because I was like, seems like they've got a little more excitement out there sometimes than where we are. Because we're in a very rural place, and so it's pretty calm here. Yep, 28 long years, which is in police years, that's like 56.
April. This official last day was August. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, it was right on the auction.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I got in pretty early because here you had to be 21 to be a police officer, and I turned 21 in October, and January 1st I had my first police job as a deputy sheriff. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So there's a lot of people who get into it later, and so whenever they have to add 28 to that, that's still a long time. But like for me, even with the full 28, well, to do 28 with the agency I'm with now, I'd be 50.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if I use my year with the county I was at, and then the teacher retirement time I have, then I guess 46.
Mm-hmm. Neil said, okay, now we know how old Kevin is.
Yep. Pretty old. But not that old.
No.
What, 30, 38?
Yeah.
I'll be 39 this year. You know, I'm not ashamed. I had somebody the other day that was talking. They were like, whenever I told them how long I've been working, they was like, how old are you? And I told them, like, the baby face is finally paying off.
Well, it's funny because I work in a therapy clinic. And I mean, I graduated PTA school when I was 20. First job when I was barely 21 after I passed boards and everything. And I had somebody at that point ask me if I was 13, which I probably looked at that point. But now they're like, oh, I wouldn't guess that you're in your 30s. And I'm like, thank you. I'll take that. Any day.
40.
They thought I was younger than some of my coworkers who were younger than me. So it's okay. Or they were just trying to be nice. Either way, I'll take it. I'll take it. When you work with the elderly population, though, it pays off. Mama said her son is 39.
Yep. About the same age.
Mm-hmm. Cindy said, you are young. You're a baby yet. Yep. Susan said her oldest is 37. Both are baby faced. I will take it. I'm going to appoint myself sheriff of Rock Spring. Not interested in the rest of the county. Really don't look like you're in your 30s.
She is. Or me. Who?
I don't know. Maybe both. He has gray hair, though.
Not before I got married.
Fair
Just
point.
saying.
Fair point. I do not yet. Don't look too hard because I don't want to find my first one on alive.
Yeah. But yeah, whenever it gets longer, it shows more.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever it's cut short, it doesn't look quite as gray.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's got quite a bit of gray in it whenever it grows out.
Turn off your autocorrect. Turning 70 next month. I don't know if I look it, but I sure feel it.
Well.
No, I wouldn't say you look 70.
No.
What day do you turn 70, Ed?
Yeah. What day next month is your birthday?
Because we share a birthday month.
Yep.
I have a patient that's turning, I think, 90, just a little bit before my birthday next month.
Do what?
One of my patients, he's turning 90 just a few days before my birthday. So he's like, are we having a birthday party up here for our birthdays?
May 26th.
Ah, okay.
So 9 days after yours.
Mm-hmm.
10 days after your surgery.
Yeah. Dean said people, I can't read it with you.
I'm clicking on it.
People tell me that all the time. You don't look a day over 30. Under the breath, they go plus.
Cindy said it doesn't look that old. No.
Mm-hmm.
Don't act it either.
Yeah.
You get out and still do a lot.
Yeah.
Get around good.
What day in October again?
25th.
Yep. Loma just turned 60.
Yep. Well, happy birthday again.
Yep. Scott said 68 there. 16. I still get asked for proof I was old enough when I was in my 30s. That's when I decided to grow a beard.
Yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people with baby faces will grow a beard just to look older. But
that's what my brother did.
I can't have one, and I don't want one either.
Yeah.
Like I said, usually when I'm off, I won't shave, but usually once it gets to about a week,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for it to go because it starts itching. And
mm-hmm.
But you're me.
That was you.
Neil says he's a silly
56-year-old.
56. Oh, I clicked on that. I looked. Good grief. Several of them bounced up there. This is the 10th
of October. I don't think a day over 59, even if I'm only 46.
Oh, man.
Oh, gracious.
Yep, October the 10th. Probably won't remember that, but I'll try.
Yeah.
I'll probably remember it's in October, but the day, who knows?
Tell Izzy.
Huh?
Tell Izzy.
Yeah, she'll remember.
Mm-hmm. Son grew a beard for the non-baby face look.
Yeah.
My 2-year-old great-grandson keeps me moving.
Yep.
They will do that for sure.
Kids will definitely do that.
Yep. That means you look young, Justin.
Oh. Well, we just lost a subscriber.
My brother. You still love me and you know it. And he'll be the first one to point out gray hair when I get one too.
Susan's 58. And Dean says Neil be a silly 57.
Ask him when's Rhett's birthday.
Nick, when's Rhett's birthday?
Yeah, Izzy the other day was going, okay, how many more months until my birthday? She's already trying to plan out what she's doing for her birthday this year.
No, what it was is Abby got a gift card for her birthday this year.
Oh, yeah.
And Izzy likes the idea of a gift card. And so she was wanting to take her money, whatever we were telling her, and buy herself a gift card just so she could have a gift card. And I was like, I tried to explain to her, I was like, you don't want to do that because like the money you can spend anywhere. The gift card, you're tied you're tied down to this one store. But so she's decided she wants a gift card for her birthday from us. That way,
yeah,
she wants a Starbucks so she can buy cake pops.
Yeah,
that's what she said. She wants a Starbucks gift card so she can buy cake pops.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, oh, me kid.
Yeah. Rhett's is December 4th.
Yep, December 4th for Rhett's. Our anniversary's in December.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Somebody. Oh, your sister's
My sister's
birthday
is in December.
Yep. Yeah, our anniversary is in December the 12th,
mm-hmm.
and it will be 15 years.
Yep.
15 long years.
Keep talking. The best years of your life.
The greatest ones.
The greatest ones.
Yeah.
You left out a T there.
I don't know what
did you just do?
Don't have a clue. Oh, okay. Clicked on something. Didn't like it.
Neil said you're going to have to tape your thumbs to the palms of your hands. Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but then it would do stuff like.
Yeah.
Or is it 2 that has to do that?
Yeah.
It's not working. There it goes. Yeah.
Justin said it can have all of this gray hair that came in with this beard. Connie said, oh, my stars, all of you younger than me. Age is just a number.
Oh, December 4th.
96-year-old mother's birthday. Wow. Mom said I was born on my parents' 10th anniversary. Anniversary present.
Yeah.
Brandon said, I hope I never get gray hair.
Oh, there's this December 6th.
Oh, super close. And Dean. Brandon and I both were born in June. He's older than I am. His birthday's first. So that's how it works.
Yep.
That makes me older than you.
Yep. Well, that's the way. I was trying to think. Somebody else's. One of the girls or something was trying to. I don't know if it's one of ours or another kid or something was thinking that way. Like since their birthday was first, they should be oldest. But
Yeah, that was our girls. But
they are.
But it is in order. Izzy was just before she grasped the concept of how the months actually went, I think is what it was. Neil said age is just a number. The higher the number, the more your body starts to fail you.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah. That's the truth. Feel things a lot more now than used to. I come up with that in the new math. Susan said, I was born in January, so my birthday is always before everyone else's, no matter how old you'll be.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, we have less than a month till surgery now. Busy month trying to get everything done, caught up, all that good stuff before. Because I've got several things I want to get done beforehand, since I don't know how much I'll be able to. I don't know how long restrictions will be or what.
Whenever she got the surgery date, she got like the whole nesting thing going, kind of like when you're having a kid, and it's just like come in, she's clean out cabinets, doing all that stuff. I'm just like,
I was gonna do this summer, and I can't do it now, so I've got to do it right now.
Yeah, and then my list went from this long to this long, but
yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we may run out of time before we get some of the stuff done, because we thought we have, all summer to get some of the stuff done that needs both of us, but now it's just going to be mostly me, or mostly him,
mostly you,
not me, mostly without me. So
yes, but hopefully this will get her fixed so she can be a better farmhand next year.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Hi.
Is that Laurel? Yep.
You'll be okay with all of us praying. You have to be okay. Yep. You told us, Kevin, whenever you're planning to go out of town, she's cleaning everything. She likes to come back home to a clean house. I get it.
Yes.
Yep.
Which she cleans a lot anyhow, because like I'll come home clean, I'll be like, the house was clean, but
but it wasn't clean.
I guess I don't know the difference.
There's a difference. I bet she gets it.
I mean, there is clean, but then there's like smell of pine saw clean. I mean, I get that because I do like that. Because anytime she mops, pine saw.
Now it's just a steam mop and use lemon essential oil.
I like the pine saw better.
Yeah, it just was it giving Izzy headaches? I don't remember what it was.
No, I think you just when you get that steam mop,
it just cleans the floor so much better.
Yeah. Oh, good night, Loma.
Good night.
Thanks for the prayers.
Yes. Go back. Scroll back up. Did you read that one from me?
Missed it.
Birthday is 30th of December. People always get confused when I tell them what year I was born and they get my age wrong.
Well, yeah, because you're at the very end.
Yeah. Cindy said that I'm right. All women know there are two types of clean. Linda said pine saw makes her ill. Can't handle it. Yeah. Which I only used the lemon scented anyway when I was using it, but the steam mop, I just like how much cleaner it gets.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, do appreciate that. Got an early day tomorrow. See y'all next
All
time.
right. See you, Nick.
Good night. A surgery. I'm having surgery to fix. I have Chiari malformation, so they're going to go in and try to get everything fixed so that I don't have a lot of neurological symptoms and constant pain and migraines. Brandon said, yeah, we got to get up early tomorrow and get ready for the birthday party. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
I said you're gonna laugh when we show up. We already know the time and the location.
Yep. Which we probably won't stay on too much longer.
No, we're about to wind it down.
Yep. Because it's getting kind of late.
Yep. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yep. It's been a fun live, y'all.
Yeah, but like I said, we appreciate all y'all. And like I said, if we decide to go Thursday next week, we'll be sure to let everybody know ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll post the thing early. And then next week we may have some sort of update from the pre-op stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
But won't have any really big news until next month sometime.
Yep.
But we're going to call it a night. We appreciate y'all spending time with us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.